Hey Capricorn, welcome back to Divinity Gems. Getting out the reading for the week, November 5th through 11th for my Capricorn. So incorporating that new moon in here on the 7th in Scorpio, new moon in Scorpio. Read this for all my other signs, going to read it for you as well. Just a little background on the feelings that come up on a Scorpio type of new moon energy. Moon in Scorpio, desire and passion are what move you. Your feelings are intense, but you can be moody, brooding, and easily. You form strong attachments, and you're fiercely loyal. I'm sure you already know you guys are fiercely loyal. It says, but jealous and possessive as well will come up. You can also tend to be secretive, dominating, aggressive, impatient, stubborn. And general feelings are so strong that they need mastering. And this is not just for Capricorns. This is the whole planet because Scorpio, the moon is in Scorpio. So not just your feelings, and put this with your own intense energy and everybody else's intense energy in their different ways, depending on the zodiac. And you'll understand why I say this is going to be a explosive type of new moon energy. Talking about strong body, strong will, strong pride, passing judgments, that type of thing, quickly, that type of energy, the need to want to. And it's just encouraging us all try to be more understanding, less demanding, learning to forgive and forget for real. Like forgive and forget. You're not going to forget, but forgiving to the point of understanding why that was a lesson learned. And now, no, I don't need to walk around with that anger on me anymore. And it says the moon is sometimes inflicted here like this, impaired in Scorpio. So you can have difficulty being receptive, difficulty understanding, wanting to be mothering, wanting to be nurturing. Domestic type of energy may not be there during this time. But saying strong natural sense of power, wealth, business. So our own power, definitely our own will. Makes for some magnetic women across this new moon, as Scorpio is about that aggressive sexual energy. And then some men might find themselves jealous, possessive over some things, and that energy and that fire comes out of nowhere. So see how this plays out for you, Capricorn. 4 card spread from the Course of Action, spread from the new Black Moon Astrology deck, because I like to use for my moons. And we're going to pull the 4 card Course of Action for you. Overall energy, course of action not to take, course of action to take, and then overall outcome. Clarifying each of these with one from the Rider deck, one from the Crystal Vision, and one from the Truth, as I call it, the Vision Quest. This came out a lot today. Pluto transformation is in the overall energy spot for you, Capricorn. It is a Pluto transformation. It is an awakening moment with that 11 there. As November is the 11th month, I expect more awakening coming this month. 111 we've already had, and a whole lot went down a lot, at least for me, on the 1st. So November 11th, I expect there to be by next Sunday some more transformation and some more understanding being brought to you in certain areas of your life that have changed, that are about to change, and the understanding of why they changed. What not to do. This has been out today, but it ain't been out in that spot. What not to do. Course of action not to take. 3rd house messages. Enough talking's been done. Enough talking's been done. You are the only sign advised. You ain't trying to hear all that right now. So all that texting and emailing and all that and begging and all that, you're not about to listen to that. This is course of action not to take. This is you ain't texting nobody, Capricorn. Don't you text nobody, Capricorn. Block it if you need to. Somebody keeps texting you, block it. This is the course of action not to take. There ain't no talking need to be done. What was done, and this situation is getting transformed. Course of action to take. This is interesting. This hadn't been out at all today. Sacrifice. Course of action to take is a sacrifice. So this is holding or withholding yourself back from something here. This is the need to find restraint. Neptune is a dreamy type of fantasy world type of energy as well. That's kind of dream world. Neptunian is all kind of 7 of Cups type of energy. Dreamy type of energy. Fantasy is saying Let's not get caught up in fantasy world, but dreaming as far as understanding what you're making the sacrifice for. When you are sacrificing, make sure it's a sacrifice that you're making for your own good. And that's the course of action to take. It's a sacrifice you're getting ready to make for your own good. Interesting. Feeling, all kind of stuff with that card. Feeling. Overall outcome, part of fortune increase here. This is a 9. This is wish fulfillment and accumulation to me when you get this part of fortune increase card. But let's go ahead with the clarifiers so I can get you guys a good crystal clear message over this new moon transformation for my Capricorns. Pulling one from Rider. Pulling one from Crystal Vision. And pulling one, the truth. Let me make sure. All right, pulling one from the truth. There's the truth. There's the truth. Okay. Clarifying your Pluto transformation first position. It's about getting balance here. Equal give and take. Reciprocity here. Where there was none, balancing the scales back out for you, Capricorn, where your pentacles lie, balancing those scales back out there in your stable foundation and making sure it's even, balanced, and fair. No more feeding the needy here. No more feeding the needy. This in reverse is what I'm talking about in reverse. This 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. You are not left out in the cold. You are not worried about if your children are taken care of. You are not falling for that anymore. There's no more worried about somebody being left out in the cold or feelings of being left out in the cold, not getting what you deserve, waiting on somebody to give back to you what you've given. Complete. That cycle is done. That is the transformation. That is the transformation. No more of that. No more of that. It's balancing it back out where you were just giving, and the scales weren't balanced. They are being balanced back out. No more leaving you out in the cold when you gave and nobody gave back to you. Transforming, cycle completion, done. Moving on. Why this is not the course of action to take. That's self-explanatory. Strength in reverse. Why this is not the course of action to take? Because listening to those messages causes you to be the empath. I feel like that you already are, Capricorn. It weakens you. It pulls on your heartstrings. And that's why the course of action not to take is to keep on with this communication right here, because there's nothing left to be said. You were stability to that person. You were strength to that person when that person needed to build that up for themselves. They needed to build that up for themselves, that situation, whatever that you were assisting in. It needed to see that it needed to get this from somewhere else. Yes, you are all of this, Capricorn, but that doesn't mean you have to allow somebody else to partake of that and use that and benefit from that if they were causing you to feel like this. Then they don't deserve that type of extending of your graciousness. They didn't deserve that. And that's why I said, don't be listening to the messages this week. Don't even let it look. I wish they would text you this week. If they've been using and abusing you, don't let them back in that doorway. And the way you keep them out is to avoid those messages of communication, because they're saying they will try to communicate with you. And that's why, because they need some wealth. And you are wealthy, stable. They need some stability, and you are stability. They need a place to stay. You may be a place to stay, that type of stuff. They're saying, nope, not doing that. And this unknown card is out because they don't know in what way this person may get desperate all the way, but you'll see this situation coming at you and you'll know the need to resist the same thing that they've been always doing in the past. That cycle is complete. Let it be complete this week. Let it be complete for the rest of your life. Let it be complete. Course of action to take. Sacrifice. There is your clarity there, your understanding. of why you are not going to be heartbroken anymore, why you're not going to allow yourself to keep giving to someone who would stab you in the back and make you feel like that, stab you in the front. This is heartbreak. This is Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. Clarity and understanding of why this whole cycle here is complete. That was the sacrifice to me. That was the sacrifice. And the course of action you're going to take is to let that be complete. No more heartbreak in your life, Capricorn. King of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse. The sacrifice is over and you are moving towards the clarity here. No more sacrificing. You're moving towards clarity and understanding and freedom. Freedom. The Knight of Swords rides off because he's got clarity and understanding. That would be your sword. That's the truth I told you in that in that Vision Quest deck. That's the truth. That you needed to move away from that heartbreaking situation. You made a lot of sacrifices for that situation. So now it is complete. And down here for your sacrifices comes Queen of Swords here as we upright transition, became stronger in our understanding of who we are, took that sword and cut down all the crap that was in our life, got rid of it with clarity and understanding. We swung that sword and a transformation was made before or will be. This is the Chaos card, and it is a lightning bolt strike to our lives to change that area. And that is in your part of fortune increase. Guess what? You're about to get boosted. The boost is coming. That lightning bolt strike, clarity, makes you get up and go when that lightning hits because you know where you're going next. And you know you are going towards your part of fortune increase. Get up and go, Capricorn, towards that part of fortune increase because you earned it here. You earned it here. By dealing with that situation, that King of Cups that wasn't right. You wasn't right. Queen of Swords is where it's at. Your clarity, your understanding, your transformation, your knowing you getting to know you. This right here, you know you very well. You don't play. This is a great read overall. Capricorn, this is the whole play out of what went on. This is the cycle change for you. Don't give in to the temptation to listen to that noise again this week. Don't give in to it. Don't listen to that noise. No messages. No messages. Y'all don't leave no more clarity on this. Your part of fortune increase is coming with you understanding that this situation, why it played out, was a sacrifice on your behalf. It probably was a karmic soulmate. And they did a whole lot of breaking your heart more than they did giving you fulfillment, a whole lot more of feeling left out in the cold than you did feeling stable. I'm sorry, let me answer this message. And yeah, just a completed cycle for you, Capricorn. I'm sorry, I'm excited about this completed cycle for you. I'm leaving your reading there. Thank you for watching. You guys enjoy your week, but across this new moon, your understanding and your clarity coming. Thanks for watching. Until next time.